Dave Kleiman has more than 15 years' experience in information security management. He even developed a security program for Windows operating system, and he joins us from Miami. Dave, thanks so much for joining us.
Hi, how you doing, Vince?
Let's start with what happened in this case. It seems like he did it, and I think the quote yesterday from the defense was, he was able to figure out her passwords and figure out her security things. It took less time than the prosecutor's opening statement. Is this a problem across the board that it's just too easy if you really want to get into someone's personal email account?
Well, what happens is on a system like Yahoo, which her email was, you have what's called a password reset, where they ask you common questions. What's your favorite color? What high school did you go to? What's your birth date? And people tend to do that. As a matter of fact, the same exact things happened to Salma Hayek. She had the same thing happen to her just a few years ago, where someone put in her birth date and guessed her favorite character, which was one of her own characters that she portrayed in a movie, and got into her account the exact same way. It's pretty simple. It's something that Yahoo probably might want to look at, and people themselves can take advantage or do something better by not using their real information there. Make up your own information. Make up something that's not posted, where people can find it, like your birthday, the college you went to, things like that.
Absolutely. Now, how difficult is it to track down who is doing this? Like, let's say, and will you know if you've been hacked into?
As far as would you know? Well, usually what happens when people get into users' accounts is they either use their account for sending out spam or phishing things, and your friends will start getting emails from you, strange emails from you, and that happens quite commonly. As far as, is it easy to track down? Well, most of these systems track IP addresses, who connected what time, and those kind of things, and keep that information, for a certain period of time, up to a year. So it's very easy for law enforcement investigators.
Okay, you say law enforcement, but what if I'm at home and I think someone hacked into my account, and I don't necessarily want to go to law enforcement about it, but I want to find out who's hacking into my account? Can some regular person like me figure that out?
No, you would have to, if you had an attorney and you could file what's called the John Doe subpoena, and they could file it so that they could go in and get the information and pull up who attached to the account, the IP addresses, etc.